What's up everyone and welcome back. In today's video I bring you the centre backs for the high potential player prediction. We start off by looking at the usual suspects. And these players are Laporte, Varane and Marquinhos. All very young players and all players to sign to be your starting centre backs. They'll all rise to 90 plus and definitely worth their money. The next player on the list is Umtiti. Umtiti is a young player and definitely worth getting if you're a mid-table side. At the age of 21, he'll definitely rise to 84, maybe 85 plus, but I shouldn't expect any more than that. He'll be relatively cheap compared to others coming from Lyon and will definitely be worth putting in your team. Now we take a look at Rugani. Rugani is a newbie on the list, making his way into the Juve first team and starting at 67 rating on FIFA 15 is definitely a cause for him to have a high potential. He also managed to get in the team of the season in Serie A last year, which gives EA another reason to make his potential higher. At the age of 21 it only takes a training system to get him up. Next is a very promising centre back. At the age of 19, Sherl is sure to have high potential. Being a 78 rated at that age definitely gives him a reason to have high potential. He will also benefit because at 78 rated, he can get into any first team, and as a starting centre back that gives him even more reason to grow. EA have adjusted the prices for transfers in this career mode, so he may also be a bit more reasonable to get a hold of, especially coming from Hoffenheim. Next up is Jimenez. Jimenez is a personal favourite of mine and will definitely be one of the first centre backs I go to purchase. At the age of 20, being a 78 rating, he's definitely worth having a high potential. Not only that, but in real life he's managed to cement himself into the Electro first team and force Miranda out. Next is Zuma. Zuma is another young centre back that's had high potential throughout a number of years in FIFA. He's slowed down a bit recently, but nonetheless he still deserves his high potential. I reckon this year for Chelsea he'll force his way into the first team, Terry will be on his way out and he'll definitely deserve a high rating. Next up is Stones. Stones is a very solid centre back to have in any club, whatever level you are. He will grow to a high potential and at 21 years of age being a 77 rating, it's a good start. He's going to force his way into the England team this year and be one of Everton's best centre backs, if not better than Jagielka. Definitely worth putting into any team in career mode. Moving on, we have a very promising 18-year-old from Ajax. Vode was a 64 rating in FIFA 15. He's now gone up to a 75, that's 11 ratings in total, which obviously shows he has high potential, moving up that many ratings in 1 year. This gives me further reason to give him a high potential and he can even push further, especially with the new training system. I'm not quite sure how it works now, but I'm sure it will help. Next up is the 19-year-old from Bayer Leverkusen. Tin Yedvaj is a young promising talent who has managed to get into the team every now and then. He has been around for a couple of FIFAs now with high potential and that's not changing soon. At 19 years of age there's plenty of room to get him higher and higher. He can even get into a first choice centre back at one of the mid-table teams. Next up we have another young promising star. At only 18 years of age he's destined to grow. He is also one of them players that you have to stick with, as he's only a 74 rating at 18, although that's very good, it will take several years to get his highest potential. And finally guys, we have some honourable mentions. Mbemba and Maximovic are two players that will likely have high potentials as well, so I thought I'd include them at the end of the video. They're definitely worth getting and probably won't cost much coming from smaller clubs. There'll be another video out soon with some midfielders and some fullbacks. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe.